Man, let me tell you what. I am sitting here riding along, enjoying my night, and I can't stop thinking about this TV show on Netflix called Painkillers. And it's basically a spin-off of what the hell is it called? It was on Hulu. Dopesick or something like that. And it's about the whole oxy craze and how OxyContin become a big thing and how it become a big problem and blah blah blah, you know. Anybody who doesn't know, I am a heroin addict. I've been sober now for, I don't know, been sober for heroin for a long time. A good, I don't know, 15 plus years. I don't really keep track of it. It is what it is. You know, I've struggled with other things in my life, but as far as heroin goes, I've been sober from heroin for 15 plus years. I take I haven't taken any opiates in like 10 or 15 years. Well, that's not true. When I was in the hospital, I took a painkiller, but that's beside the point. Illegally, I haven't taken any opiates in like 15 years. How about that? Does that sound better? That sounds better. I think that sounds better. I don't know if it does or not, but it sounds better to me to put it that way. So, I have some experience with this. I know a little bit about it. My drug of choice was not OxyContin, even though I did oxys. I had no problem with oxys. Back when I was on heroin and dealing with the opiates, all that fun stuff, it was right at the same time that OxyContin and Purdue Pharmacy started putting coating on there where that would fix the problem. Putting coating on there, all you had to do is wet it down and scratch it off, shoot it up, you're fine. Buy an Oxy 80, split it up into 2, 3, 4 pieces, shoot it up, you're fine. Alright, I gotta pause this. I'm into a work zone here. I don't want to be on my phone. Hang on. Okay. Alright, so basically, like, my drug of choice was not OxyContin. Now, honestly, my drug of choice wasn't really heroin. Once I got addicted to it, I couldn't get off of it. I wanted off of it. Like, when I was on heroin, like, I was a functioning addict. I went to work. Most people didn't know that I was even an addict, but I had it bad. I had it really bad. I was super addicted to it, and I couldn't get off of it no matter what I did. I used to do just enough to get through my day, just enough to get my skin to quit crawling and quit boiling and just to feel human. I did that for forever, and it got to a point where it led me down a crazy bad path, and yeah, the rest is history. But that's not the point of what I wanted to talk about on here. You know, I want to talk about the other side of it. Like, where we're at now, 2023. Heroin is still a problem. I don't know about the pain pill thing. Like, you know, Methadone, Suboxone, meth, crystal meth, crocodilian, fucking, like, it's still a problem. It's a problem. Crack, cocaine, it's all still a problem. What, like, the fix of it is, like, it's kind of the problem now. Like, I think that we're gonna, 10 years from now, we're gonna look back and they're gonna be making these same videos about Suboxone and Methadone clinics. Like, the pain clinics got rid of the pain pills and turned them into Suboxone clinics and Methadone clinics. If you know somebody who's on Suboxone and they're taking more than 8 milligrams of Suboxone a day, if they're prescribed more than 8 milligrams a day, their doctor's part of the problem. If you know one person who takes more than one tablet, more than one strip, I don't know the methadone, I don't know enough about methadone, but if their doctors are giving them more than enough to get through their day, then they're part of the problem. Like, this ain't going away, guys. Like, I would like to talk to a doctor who thinks it's okay to prescribe 3 Suboxone tablets or 3 Suboxone sub, like 24 milligrams. I would like to know what reasonable explanation they have for that. Because I can tell you right now, at my worst point in time, I never needed more than 8 milligrams a day. And Suboxone and Methadone is so overprescribed that it is absolutely fucking ridiculous. I don't really understand it. I don't really understand it. I would like to know why any doctor thinks any addict needs more than 8 milligrams. Never at any point in time in my recovery did I ever need more than 8 milligrams of Suboxone. Never. At my worst time, I was on, a fucking bundle of dope a day or more. Like, we were doing fucking 4-bag blasts, 5-bag blasts. I knew people that were doing fucking giant blasts. Like they were, and at their worst time, they still didn't need more than 8 milligrams a day. And in their worst moment, they never needed more than that to get clean, to get sober, to put the fucking needle down. Never. No person have I ever met that they need more than that. They got it. I know people that are subscribed 2 and 3, 16 to 24 milligrams of Suboxone every day. I don't understand it. It's absolutely unfucking reasonable, unreal. It's unfucking real. Like, what them doctors are doing to anybody, I don't know what that person's gonna have to do in 15 years to try to get off of that, because I don't know if they will ever get off of that. I honestly don't know. I don't know if they are ever gonna be able to get off of that. That is so much Suboxone. Suboxone and Methadone is so hard to get off of. It's harder than heroin. It's harder than opiate, any type of opiate. Suboxone and Methadone are so hard to get clean off of, but you can function in society, and it's a legal fucking pill to take. It's illegal. It's legal. If you go to the doctors and go through the right chains to get it, and they're not too concerned about weaning you down or getting you off of it. When I got sober, when I first got clean, when I first was going to a doctor, Dr. Levinson, Tipton, Pennsylvania, he was my doctor. The whole time when I first got started, his whole thing was to get me on Suboxone and get me off of Suboxone. He wanted me on them and off of them as soon as possible. It ain't like that today. Not in 2023, man. Things are different. Things are different when it comes to Suboxone. I know people that are like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. I don't know enough about it, and I'm very ignorant, and I'm being very honest about that. I don't know a whole lot other than my own personal experience, and from the people that I've talked to, the people that I know in the field, the people that I've heard horror stories from. Man, I could go on and on and on and on and on about this, and I don't know if anybody will watch this video or gives a fuck about this video, but I'm telling you right now, if you watch this TV show on Netflix called Painkiller, in 10 years, maybe not even 10 years, maybe 5 years, we're going to be watching a video about the same thing with Suboxone. The pain clinics literally turned into Suboxone clinics and Methadone clinics, where these doctors are prescribing more than 8 milligrams to a person a day. And why nobody has any idea why. If you talk to the counselors, the nurses at these drug clinics, where, you know, these halfway houses and stuff, like, they're like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. They're making them high. They're making them extreme addicts. Like, in my worst time ever on Suboxone, getting sober from heroin, I never needed more than 8. I can't say that enough. Like, in my worst fucking moment, I never needed more than 8 milligrams. Never did I need more than 8 milligrams. I started out on 8 milligrams getting clean. This is very hard for me to talk about. It's very, very hard for me to talk about. And I still don't even know if I'm going to post this video up or leave this video up. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I really don't know. I would like to talk about it, but it's a very, very touchy subject. I got to really watch how I say stuff, what I say. But in my worst moment, I'm just going back to when 2005, 2007, 2008, when I'm working on getting clean and sober from heroin, when I'm trying my hardest to get off of opiates, I started seeing Dr. Levinson, and he prescribed me 8 milligrams of Suboxone. Saved my life. It fucking saved my life. I would be dead. There's no doubt in my mind I would be dead today if it wasn't for that man helping me out. There's no way. I would never be here today. I would be dead. Suboxone saved my fucking life. Things are different now than what they are then. I don't know what the clinics are like today. I need to find out some more information on this, but like, when I was on 8 milligrams a day, it got to a point where I was like, okay, I don't need to take a full 8 milligrams a day. So I started taking, throughout my time of recovery, I was a worker. I worked my ass off. I was a logger. I was a farmer. I busted my ass off. So I would get up in the morning, get my cup of coffee, I would take 4 milligrams of Suboxone in the morning. Once I started, you know, getting my head cleaned up and starting to really, you know, I didn't do it overnight, but it only took a couple weeks. But eventually I got myself down to 4 milligrams in the morning, and then around noon I would take the other 4 milligrams. That would get me through the rest of my day. Never at one point in my time did I ever need more than that. Never did I ever need more than that. Any doctor prescribing more than 8 milligrams of Suboxone a day is the fucking problem. You are the fucking problem. You're the fucking problem. Someday you're going to go to jail for this. Your doctor, if your doctor's prescribing more than 8 milligrams of Suboxone a day, someday he will be in jail. He will be prosecuted. He probably will lose his fucking license, because they know that you don't need more than that. There's nobody who needs more than 8 milligrams. Nobody needs more than 8 fucking tabs of Suboxone. Like, it's unfucking real. It's unfucking real. Eventually, I got myself down to taking 2 milligrams in the morning, 2 milligrams in the afternoon. A quarter in the morning, quarter in the afternoon. I did that for a couple weeks. Till I started feeling fucking normal again. My skin stopped crawling. Like, you feel like your skin's boiling. Like, if you had COVID, or if you had ever had the flu, you know what I'm talking about. Your skin feels like it's boiling. Imagine having that every fucking day of your life, and all you want is it just to go away. You just want it to stop. You just want to feel fucking normal. You just want to be able to get up and go to work without your fucking bones feeling like, I don't even know, like your bones are in a fucking grinder, and you're just in there just crunching together. Like, it's god awful. It's terrible. Most of us, 99% of us, know somebody, if not ourselves, have been through this. Most of us know somebody very personally who've been through this. Most of us have lost close friends, very close family members Don't get me started on. Oh yeah. You just want to feel normal. Eventually, I got myself down to 2 milligrams in the morning, 2 milligrams in the afternoon. And, you know, that led me down to eventually taking 2 milligrams in the morning, and that got me through my day. A quarter of Suboxone. That was all I would take. It was like a security blanket, like a kid's blankie that he feels safe with. It was, I knew if I took that little bit of Suboxone, my brain waves were flatlined. I knew that I couldn't get high. I knew that if I took some heroin, I'd be fine. I wouldn't get high anyhow. It would be a waste of my time. Because that's what Suboxone does. It's an opiate blocker. If you take enough of it, it gets you high as fuck. Like, you can get high as hell off of Suboxone. Especially if you're not trying to get sober. Like, if you're taking Suboxone and you don't have an addict issue or whatever, yeah, you're gonna get all fucking tore up. But if you're like using it for what it's meant to do, you're not gonna be high. If you're using Suboxone the way it's meant to be, you could take fucking 2 pills a day and probably not be high. If you're taking it the way you're supposed to take it. Any more than that, it's kind of you're wasting it or you're trying to get high. Like, if you're taking Suboxone and trying to get high, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. You're supposed to be getting clean and sober, not like that's what the drug's meant to do. Like this is a very, very hard subject for me. Like, I've lost my vocal cords from this shit. I can't really talk the way that I used to be able to. Smoking cigarettes like destroyed my throat. And I could go on and on and on about this subject. If you're curious about knowing more, subscribe and leave a comment, say, hey man, I'd love to hear more. Love to hear more about your story. Love to hear more what you think about, this whole Suboxone issue and getting clean and sober and drugs. Let me know. Leave a comment if you're interested in hearing more about this. I'm watching this Netflix Painkiller. I had the same issue when I watched Dopesick. Dopesick was just way better. It's better quality, better video. It's just better. If you got Hulu, get on there and watch Dopesick. It's way better than fucking Netflix Painkiller, at least so far anyhow. I'm only on episode 4. I think there's 6 episodes. But let me pause this quick. I know I'm kind of all over the place with this, but it means a lot to me. I got fucking scars to prove that I've been through this, and it's no joke to me. It's no joke to me. I take this subject very serious. I've talked to everybody has an opinion on it, and I don't care how you feel about it. It doesn't matter to me. Your opinion on it really doesn't really matter to me. My opinion of it matters to me. I just know it's a problem. And these, there's a movie coming out now about Purdue Pharma and blah blah blah. Where's the video and the abuse story about the Suboxone clinics and the fucking Methadone clinics? Where's that story? Because we're not seeing it right now. It's coming. Prepare yourself, because it's coming. I wish I could fucking write it. Because the abuse on Suboxone and the abuse on Methadone is fucking outrageous. It's outrageous. Like I said, there's never any point in my time, in my worst position ever, when I was on heroin, did I ever need more than 8 milligrams. Never. Even when I relapsed and was going through hell, I still didn't need it. Even when I went into the hospital and I had they gave me fucking morphine and fucked me all up, and I had, Dr. Levinson wanted me to sue the fucking hospital. He was all fired. I don't remember. It's been so long. That was 20 fucking years ago now. It feels like 20 years ago. I don't think it was 20 years ago. It was a long time ago. Anyhow, 2007, 2008, something stupid like that. guys, we're gonna see the videos coming up of the Suboxone clinics and these Methadone clinics. Like I said, Suboxone saved my life. I can't tell you how thankful I am to have had Suboxone in my life. I can't tell you how fucking thankful that I am that I had a Suboxone doctor to get me clean and sober. I would not be where I am today. Like, it's very emotional. I feel like crying. Like, it's very emotional to me. My wife's the same way. We're both very, very, very emotional about this stuff. Like, we would not be where we are today without it. But the abuse is unreal. I don't understand what doctor thinks that they need to prescribe that much. I remember my cousin was on like 3 tabs a day. He was fucking nodding out on Suboxone. He was nodding out. If you don't know what nodding out is, fucking Google it. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you're like trying to eat something and you're like sleeping. That's not the purpose of Suboxone. The purpose of Suboxone is to be able to function in everyday fucking life. Not be high. Like, if you need to be high to get through your fucking day, like, dude, what are you doing? You need to check your fucking life, man. The point of life is not to be high. I'm already 20 minutes into this thing. Like and subscribe if you want to know more. Shoot me a message. Look me up on Facebook. I'm going to post this around. Let me know if you're interested in talking about this. I'm to the point in time in my recovery that I wish I could help people. I wish I could do more. These doctors that are prescribing more than fucking 8 milligrams a day are a problem. They are a fucking problem. And I feel like if you watched the show Pain Clinic, go watch it. Painkiller. Go watch it on Netflix. See how these bitches are living their life because they're selling so many fucking pills. The same thing's happening with Suboxone and Methadone. They're selling so much. Like, they're making so much money. The state's paying so much money. Like, it costs so much money to get into a Suboxone clinic. The last I remember, it was like $300. It's crazy. It's super expensive. Suboxone pills themselves are super expensive. Yeah, go watch it. The same thing's going on right now with Suboxone and Methadone. People trying to get clean and sober. The same thing is going on right fucking now. It's fucking sickening. And I don't know what's it gonna take. What's it gonna take? Nothing has changed. The system's still the fucking same. Nothing has changed. They haven't done nothing any different than what they did back in 2005 when I got in trouble and went to fucking jail. Nothing has changed. The only thing that's changed is the name of the fucking clinic. Went from Pain Clinic to fucking Suboxone Clinic. That's the only thing that's changed. And now we got fucking crystal meth running around and fucking ruining everybody's fucking lives. And you can't get clean with crystal meth with Suboxone. It's a mental thing. It fucks your head up. Thank God I never got into that. Thank God. Fuck, I'm so thankful I never got into crystal meth. God damn it. If you have a problem with crystal meth, or you know somebody on crystal meth, dude, fucking good luck. Because I don't know how. I don't know how you get off of that. I have no idea. I have no idea. Like, when I quit smoking, it was so hard because every time I come to a truck stop, there's signs up everywhere. Oh, buy one, get one free, or $2 off a pack of cigarettes, or, you know, whatever. There's cigarette signs up everywhere, lighters out everywhere. Can you imagine going to the gas station and there being needles and bags of heroin? How hard would that be to quit? How hard would it be to quit? Now they got alcohol everywhere you turn around. If you're an alcoholic and you're trying to quit drinking, how hard is it for you to go to the fucking store anywhere? There's alcohol everywhere. It has to be hard. But, you know, I'm just saying, like, it's not easy to kick these habits. I don't know where the fuck I was going there with that. Like I said, I'm all over the place. I'm really emotional about this. It's a very sore subject for me. I wish I could help. Shoot me a message if you need help. Let me know if you want to know more about this. Like and subscribe. Peace and love, everybody.